As usual, you know, Lindy and I get to talking and then we forget that we actually are supposed to do something.
We have a job.
We forget that we're supposed to. Boy, please stop doing that. She literally sounds like we're killing her. That's my dog. He's playing with her with his shoe. And so she like, but it literally sounds like she's like a rabid animal.
I thought it was a squeak toy.
No, it's a dog.
It's a dog.
It's a dog. Hello, everybody. I'm just trying to. I'm getting us so that way, you know, I gotta share us into our group because you know we love our Lindy. And everybody wants to see our Lindy, so I got to share her over. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to Decoupage Queen's Creative Hour. We're back again. And every time my friend is on, my Lindy from Taterbuggin, we get to talking backstage, and we're like, oh, shoot, it's time for the show.
We're supposed to be on.
It's time. That just means that we need to probably talk more often, so that way we don't,
yes. I've been picking Teri's brain all week long. I think she's fabulous. I ask, what would you do? Everything she does is beautiful.
So our friends are coming in here. So here we are right here. Hi, Teresa Cherry. Hello, Miss Donna Sue. And of course, Miss Cindy Kane.
There's my Cindy Kane.
And Gina and Lisa. Hello, Tina Roy. And Vicky says, "This is my sweet Taterbuggin."
Vicky.
Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Anna. So welcome, everybody. We're always so grateful and thankful when you guys decide to spend a little bit of your Saturday with us. So thank you. Always thank you. But just to go over a few things, because you know we got to do it. As usual, on Creative Hour, we ask our creators to please be in landscape. So just in case this is your first time watching Lindy on Decoupage Queen's Creative Hour and wondering why she looks different, it's because she's in landscape. So if you choose to turn your device, you can, and then she'll fill up the screen. But if not, that's why, and it's only because she's on Decoupage Queen today, and we always make her do funny things. We gotta make it difficult. Also, at the end of Creative Hour every Saturday, Decoupage Queen gives away a goodie bag full of Decoupage Queen rice papers. So all you need to do to make sure that you get on the wheel is to make sure you're following Taterbuggin, and then make sure you're following Decoupage Queen. Now, I'm going to ask you, as I do always on Saturdays, before you say, oh, yeah, I'm following. I know I'm following. No, please tap your device, and down at the bottom here where it says follow, if it says follow, it's not good. That means you're not following. The book has done something silly and it's booted you for some reason. So then you need to hit the follow button. Then go over to the other page. If you're on Taterbuggin, go over to Decoupage Queen. If you're on Decoupage Queen, go over to Taterbuggin, do the same thing. After you've done that, then tell me you're done, and then we'll get your name on the wheel. So, if you're ready, I'll be quiet and let you do the magic.
Okay, I'm nervous. I dreamed about this last night. I wanted to do a good job with it, So what I'm going to work on today is this is actually in the Taterbuggin shop. This is a a cookbook stand or an iPad stand that Mr. T came up with. You've seen me do one before, but I want to do this one Decoupage Queen fancy. I really want it to look totally different. And I'll tell you, we use ours every day. It stays out on the in the kitchen all the time. He keeps his recipes on it. But I think this one I may use. I'll either put it in the shop when it's finished, or I may use it for my iPad stand. I don't know. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do steampunk. I love steampunk, and I have not done it in ages. And look at this beautiful paper. This is linear.
We're in for a treat. We're in for a treat.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm going to just cut this white off the bottom. We're going to take a look at how it's going to be oriented on there. And then we're going to talk about paint and gears and maybe some bling. I just want to get outside of my comfort zone today. And I'm here with the perfect person to kind of coach me through all of these amazing techniques that she does. And I think Teri will be able to tell me, Lindy, let's do this.
All I know is I'm not yelling at you. I promise.
I was going to say, you can even yell at me.
No, I refuse. I refuse.
Do y'all remember that?
Oh, Lord.
So see, I'm wanting this on here for sure. So I'm going to pull it over this way. But now, before I put this down, I want to put some paint down because I don't want to have to try to keep paint off the edges of the paper. So let me show you what I've got. Thank you, Darlene. So is Vicky. I think we all dreamed of Mr. T's cheesy chicken pasta last night. I posted that recipe. It was so good.
Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss him making?
Teri, it's a penny pasta
for heaven's sake,
with a creamy cheese sauce, and Josh loved it. Josh was over last night. He loved it.
See, now I don't know if y'all remember, but I got on Lindy one time. I said, you always say that Mr. T's making us something. He's creating something for us. I said, he's not creating anything for me. I don't get any tasting of it.
I'm just sitting here drooling over it. I can't get any of it.
Yeah, that's not fair.
So what do y'all think about a little bit of this color with this? I'm thinking on the edges. How about it? Hey, Nikki. Hey, Rosalind. Let me just give it a go. This is Blue Diamond. It's liquid pixie dust. Let me, wet brush. I want to make quick work of this, but I don't want to get too, and we're going to just, you don't need to have to see me. Let's do this. And you can see my messy table instead. Let's put a little of this on and see how it's going to look. And it usually only takes one coat. So we won't be here.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Lindy. I'm not quite sure, y'all, what's happening, why the video's doing it. Yvette and I are working in the back to try to figure out why it's not on Decoupage Queen's page. But if you go to more and then events, you will find the live there. So if you're trying to make sure you're following and doing the things, just make sure you're following, and then you can head on back over to Lindy's page if it's easier to watch the live. We're not sure why it's doing that. I'm sorry.
Don't you love technical difficulties?
It just
as if we've had not
bananas.
Yeah, we've had enough of those as creators this week, have we not? Yes. I'm still trying to, cope with not being able to flip my camera anymore. So,
and see, that's funny because, we use StreamYard, so it automatically does it for us. So I am never quite affected by that. But when I hear everybody talking about that, I said, what on earth? Why do they mess with things?
even, my son is in IT. And when I told him last night when he was over, he was like, but why? I said, your guess is as good as mine. Why change that of all things?
Yeah, of all
I
things.
don't understand. I'm just really hoping it was a mistake and they're going to fix it, but I'm not holding my breath.
But like we say, if we actually had a human to speak to, maybe we can let them know something's wrong.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I'm sure it's not just affecting us creators. It's anybody who live streams,
Right.
Through Facebook. So I thought if I just went around the edges before I decoupaged, we would not have to worry about, I want the paper obviously to be the center of attention here and then go from that.
Okay, thanks, Jill. Thanks for that information. So if you go to Decoupage Queen, and if you see the logo and it's, it has the red circle around it because that means a page is live. If you just click on that, it'll take you right to the live. So.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the back and I'm thinking, you know what? How would y'all handle the back? Because it's got to be finished out. You'll see it from all sides. So I'd love to hear what y'all think about, how would you treat the back of this? I'm going to focus on the front today, so we keep it at around an hour. But I'll, of course, finish out the back. So I would love to hear. Do you like it, Jan?
Samantha Evans says, hi, new viewer here. Welcome.
Oh, hello. And Teri, I looked on my page. I did not see that graphic on my page, but I just figured it's there and I couldn't see it. So I don't know if anybody knew.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it since everything is going wonky for some reason.
The way everything has been, we don't even know, we're just doing the best we can, aren't we?
So Lynn Perkins says, at least paint it and maybe a stencil.
A stencil is a great idea.
Yeah. No, so right. Becky Mason, I think it is. Yes, Becky. Yeah, we know she's flipped today. It's because she's on Decoupage Queen, and the system that we use automatically does the screen so that it's flipped. But when Lindy goes directly live from Facebook, it's not giving the option to flip the screen anymore. Right.
Yeah, sadly. But
Vicky
I'm going to go
Champion says she tossed the taters.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm just coming in just a smidge. So, but I may wax around the edges anyway, but I'm just kind of feathering this in.
Samantha Evans says you can do a monogram stencil on the back.
Ooh, a monogram stencil.
Cool.
Oh, that would be cool. Oh, wow. I think I have some of your stencils, Teri, from Decoupage Queen. I need to pull those out. That would be pretty on the back. Okay. All right, let's put that in there. There is our blue diamond. Hello, Linda.
I love that color.
I think that's really pretty. I'm hoping I almost mixed a little blue into it. I'll hold the paper up. I tend to have pretty good results mixing these paints.
Chris Stubing says that if you're in Meta, it'll let you flip your screen.
I had several people tell me that. I tried it again the other day, and that's the way I used to go live all the time. Let me pull this up just a smidge. But it didn't work for me. It wouldn't even let me go live through Business Suite. So I don't know. I need to play with that some more. I'm going to look into that before I'll have, I'm taking tomorrow and I think Monday off, if I'm not mistaken. And so I'll go live Tuesday and try that.
Lisa Ahmad says, hey,
Hey, that's my friend and my business partner. We run the Art Wellness Collaborative together.
So tell us what you ladies are up to now. What do you guys have going on?
Today is the last day of our AWC Taster Week. We have had so much fun this week. We've had a little $7 taster. They got a full week of what we do in Art Wellness Collaborative. And today is our mini arty party. Once a month, we have an arty party in AWC. So we thought we would give them a little mini arty party to finish out their week with us. So this afternoon at 4, we're going to be doing that. Oops. And seeing who all might want to join us for good.
Y'all, I love that. I love that you guys call it an arty party.
We have all kinds of fun days. Like I do a doodle every Thursday afternoon live and show you that you can draw if you break it down into simple steps. And so they started calling it a Lindoodle. So it's now the Lindoodle.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You gotta kind of be careful when you say arty party though, and you don't.
You do, don't you? You kind of do. Y'all tell me how you like this with this. I see some greens in it, but I'm almost thinking I need to mix a little blue with this. But maybe it needs to be, I'm going to show you. We're going to be putting a lot of steampunk along here in the bottom. So this is not going to be as blatant, as it looks right now. I think I'm just going to go for it. Let's don't do it. Let's just go for it.
I was going to say, I think it looks good. And once you start doing all the layering of the cogs and gears, I think it's going to look great. But, the lag, we always have to, it almost feels like, we're waiting and waiting.
Yeah. And, I ran out of my golden fluid matte medium. So I'm just going to use, y'all don't hate on me, but I'm just going to use a little Mod Podge to put this down. It's a little matte Mod Podge. I told Teri, now next time, be prepared. I'm going to try to knock y'all's socks off. I'll still try this time.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
I'm going to be practicing. But I look at all the amazing things Teri makes and all the layers and the way it turns out. You've got that piece behind you, Teri, that's like a dress form.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness. I just drool over like that and your silver picture that you redid.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I know you said you were looking at my pictures. I don't know if you've seen the dress form and the purse and the silver tray and the high heel shoes that I did in steampunk.
No, I did not. How did I miss that?
I don't know. I did a whole
When was that?
I think maybe at least a year ago.
Okay, I need to go back and look. I'm gonna look for that.
Yeah, but the whole dress form. I did the little purse and some high heel shoes, and then it's on a like a silver platter.
Oh my goodness, that's gotta be so gorgeous. Oh, okay, y'all don't mind my head here. I'm just trying to very carefully place this. I don't really want. There are times that I don't mind wrinkles, but then there are times I really don't want wrinkles, and this is one of those times.
Sarah Lena says, Lindy, Amanda did a project last night you need to do with your uncle's treasures. Go look when you have time. I thought of you immediately.
Oh, okay. I will. I'm going to try. I think I'm going to try to get some of his, at least one piece from him on this piece if I can. I did a steampunk. Oh goodness, it's probably been at least a year or two ago, and I used some of his watches, and I loved it. Now, so do you sell everything you do at auction, Teri?
Yes.
Okay, I usually do too. There are some things that I keep for a while.
Right. Now, are some things that I do intentionally make for myself, but they're very few and, far between. But I love to keep everything. But as well as I do, as often as we create, we wouldn't have anywhere to live.
No, that's right. And some of them are really hard to let go of, but you just can't keep it all.
Like the dress form you're talking about that's behind me. I seriously have considered, like, where can I put you, because I would love to keep you.
But yeah, that's one I think I would just have to keep and find a place for. Oh, I love it so much.
Yes, Joy, we can see you.
I'm sorry, I'm looking down so much working on this. I may miss some comments, but.
And then Cindy agreed and said with Sarah and said, yes, that would be a great piece for you to create. So.
Okay, I need to go see what Amanda did last night then.
Yes, Susan, you hear me, but you only see Lindy because I'm just like, the voice of Oz. I'm not doing anything but to keep Lindy some company, read comments, and get your guys' name on the wheels. But Lindy's making the magic, so y'all don't need to see me.
Okay, I'm just trying to be extra careful not to tear the. Look how that's going to be. I love it. This is going to be so fun to do. And Cindy Kane, you're a part of this one today. I am using some pieces you sent me. And I've kind of hoarded them for a while. And now I found I was pulling all this out yesterday. You got to audition all the things and kind of come up with a general plan, Yeah. And I realized I finally have, Peggy, thank you. I finally have the perfect place to use some of the things she sent me. So this will be fun. I think it will. And maybe we can get a little bit of Uncle Walter in there too, which always makes me happy.
Samantha Evans, you're trying to find whose page to go follow. Lindy, because you're on YouTube. Lindy does have a YouTube as well. She's Taterbuggin on YouTube as well, but I'm not sure. You just said her, so I'm not. Are you talking her as in Lindy? Her as in like Decoupage Queen?
Yeah. Which one? And I'm going to get so much use out of the rest of this paper. Y'all don't ever throw your extra paper away. You can use every little piece. That's what I do. And if it gets down to the really small pieces that are left, you may even end up with one in one of my scrap bundles that I have in the shop. Now look at this. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and look at where the head ended up. Almost perfectly.
Isn't that great? I played with that yesterday and thinking, so, okay, now let me show you what I got out. Let's
so Deborah Wallman says, I love that paper. What is the name?
I've got it right here. It's linear architecture. Let me hold it up since we aren't, we're the right way this time. That's what you look up on Decoupage Queen, is linear architecture. And there are so many beautiful elements to this. Well, Cindy had sent me a bunch of these Tim Holtz gears. They're really heavy metal gears. And this mimicked, kind of this gear here. And I just want to kind of maybe put a few of these down here.
Hi, Dina Ray.
Dina Ray's here?
Yes, she is.
Oh, hey, Dina. And just kind of layer these on top of each other.
That's all goodness. Mm-hmm.
And doesn't that look fun? Oh, we'll just, kind of like that. So it's gonna, but what I thought, now they would be fine like that, I suppose, but should I paint a couple of them in statuary to kind of bring this out? And I also have, should I do something like that? Can y'all see that?
That's cute.
A totally natural crown up here. on what would be the, it's the light bulb. Is that too kitschy?
Yes. What do you guys think? I'm digging it. What do you guys think?
Gotta have a little bling on there, right? It's the antique gold. Yeah, I do have a YouTube, but I got to get back on it. I really do. I used to put them all on there and share other things there. I also have this little, it's a little wood crown.
Oh, that's kind of cute too.
Kind of cute. But I really am digging the bling though.
So Trish Todd says, I like the crown on there. Carol Edison says, yes, I like it. Linda says, I like it. Gina says, do the crown.
Do the crown. I'm doing the
Kathy
crown.
says, yes to all the add-ons. Laura Brown says, all the things. So I think all the things. Yep.
We're on it. We're going to do all the things. I'm going to try a little statuary on this too. Because we just want to make it magnificent, don't we? I tend to stop too soon. And I know that. I stop and I get scared and I think, oh, that'll be too much. Oh, I can't do it. And I stop too soon. And I want to just do some fun. I want to go for it, Yeah, like Becky says, bling all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Just bling it up. Because, like, that's Teri, you're not afraid to go for it, and that's what makes them really magnificent. I'm a little too.
I find with steampunk, yeah, I can layer, and I think it just keeps getting better.
yeah, exactly. And I even thought, oh, do I have some chains or
yes,
just all the fun stuff? Because, like you said, with steampunk, anything goes, and
there's really no rules. You really have a freedom.
Yeah.
Dina says, "Me too, Lindy." She says, "Me too, Lindy. I stopped too quick," says Dina Ray.
Do you think so? Now, Dina, I love everything you do, so I don't know, but I think I could. I think I'd get a little too scared and a little too apprehensive, and I need to just go for it more.
Dina says she doesn't think she's ever done anything steampunk in her life.
Do you like it though at all, Dina?
I see a hand. I see a hand. Is that Mr. T?
That's Mr. T, and there's Sarge too coming in to say hello. Dina? Teri. I'm on with Teri Lightsey.
Oh, Teri.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. T.
There's the Labrador who's been rolling in the yard. He's been
rolling in the dead grass. And then he comes up in the house.
Living his best life.
Yeah, living his best life. Are you, Becky? Okay. Well, when I have enough stuff to warn an auction, I'm going to be, it's been a while. And I need to paint the bottom of this too. So anything that you see undone, y'all, I will get done. I'm just trying to hit all the big parts today while we're on.
Hey, Moose, Sarah Lena says. He also said hi, Mr. T.
But yeah, we know where we stand though when these dogs come around.
Samantha says, I didn't even know what steampunk was. I just had to ask my dad, LOL.
Oh, really? I've always loved steampunk, and I haven't been using it lately in my.
Okay. So Dina says, I like to see people create it, but it's not really my thing.
I didn't see it as, a Dina thing. I really didn't. But if you did it, you could do it in Dina style, and I'm sure it would be wonderful.
Here's my thing too, Dina, is it's not something that I would necessarily have in my house.
Right.
And it's not my style, but for some reason, there's just such a freedom whenever I do it that I quite enjoy it.
Right there. Stay.
Thank you, Vanessa. I got you on the wheel.
All right. I'm just using a little B7000. We're going to try to start attaching these gears. Cindy, do you remember sending me these gears? Got 2 packages of Tim Holtz gears that she sent me. And I've been hoarding them, thinking, there's going to be just the perfect project. And yesterday I went, oh, This is it. They go perfectly with this paper. And Teri, I've had this paper a long time and
Have you?
finally found what I wanted to do with it. So let's see. Let me play with these different colors a little bit.
Cindy said it's been a while, but yes, she does remember.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, Dina. She says, well, maybe I need to give it a whirl. Can I use pink? You know, I love my
That's
pink.
what I was going to say. Yes, pink. Do pink steampunk. Who's done pink steampunk before? You probably start a new trend.
Heck yeah.
Okay, I'm turning this around to show y'all how that looks. What are we thinking? Can we see all those? I want to make sure you can still put your iPad or your cookbook or whatever on the stand. You know, I don't want to get in the way of that. And let's go ahead. We have determined that we like this. We're going to put this on here. So it's going down.
Brenda, my name is Teri Lightsey. I'm the social media manager for Decoupage Queen. Lindy's on Creative Hour today, so it's just me.
We love our Teri.
Lindy?
Oh, whose voice am I hearing?
Voice?
Lindy, while Lindy creates. I love my Decoupage Queen Teri time. I really, really do. There they go. All right.
Yep. Tina Roy says there's no rules in steampunk.
Now, I do love that. That's freeing. Y'all, he just left the door and knocked something over, knocked a canvas painting over. So I've got to get that back up off the floor before a dog steps on it. You know, we live in an animal house here. All right. So I'm kind of liking all the different colors. So I'm going to just go for it. We're going to put this down.
Hi, Brenda.
We may just.
Oh, you're not late, Peggy. Peggy Clow says late to the party.
No. Did you see Moose, Dina? They're just always flying through here, doing their thing. And they, you know, if I'm on live or if I'm trying to do a voiceover, especially for like one of my pre-recorded videos, they're going to go in and out of that doggy door as many times as their little paws can handle because it goes flap, flap.
It's just bound to happen.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm locked out.
Oh, you're locked out. Okay. Yeah, it's just, we're just living real life over here. I'm auditioning again because I'm thinking, do I want to do even bigger?
Yes, Peggy, the little ticker that's running at the bottom, enter to win a goodie bag today. All you have to do is make sure you're following Taterbuggin and make sure you're following Decoupage Queen. Then you let me know and I get your name on the wheel.
I'll tell y'all, just like I tell you every time I get to do Creative Hour, when I went to the Sparkle Retreat in 2022, I won the Decoupage Queen basket of goodies and a door prize. And this apron is one of them. And that was long before I got invited to be on the Creative Hour. So yeah, it is a magnificent prize to win. I will tell you that. Don't miss out.
You know, it's funny because I specifically remember I hadn't asked you or Dina Ray on Creative Hour yet. No real reason other than I didn't really know both y'all very well. And I didn't know if y'all would be interested in, in coming on and doing it. And then finally one day I said, you know what? I'm just going to ask them. You know what? They'll either say no or yes. And both of you were like, absolutely. And I said, God, why did I wait so long?
I was thrilled. I thought I had hit the big time. I'm telling you. I really did.
I was like, because it sometimes, although I'm representing decoupage queen. Sometimes I'm just like, oh gosh, they're gonna think I'm like some stalker. Why are you messaging me? What do you want?
I sure didn't. I was tickled to death. Okay, I can't now that how it takes a minute, a hot minute for B7000 to set. So, but I wanted y'all to see that. Now while we're letting that set, so we have to hold it, just like this. Maybe I'll go in and paint that bottom because every time I look up into the screen, that bothers me. I have some liquid pearl. And I have some.
Oh, Dina Ray, you better take that back. She said I didn't like her, Lindy.
It didn't like who?
I didn't like Dina. That's why I didn't ask you guys yet.
Dina, who wouldn't like you? Come on now.
See, you take that back, Missy.
Teri's gonna get on to you after this. She's gonna have a word with you.
No, I just thought, Carly, they seem so busy. They got their own businesses. Like, are they gonna want to come on and
Isn't it funny how we second guess things like that? I do that all the time.
It was really just a kind of a self-doubt of, I don't know if they really, they really wouldn't enjoy doing it. They might be too busy.
No, well, you make time for the things like Decoupage Queen and the things that, those wonderful opportunities. And then the bonus is when and I'll tell you, Teri, I was an absolute nervous wreck before the first time I went live with you on here. And then I get to spend about 10 to 15 minutes with Teri before we go live because we have to get the camera going and do all the technical things. And I felt like I had known her forever. I just love you. I think you're the greatest, and I so look forward to the time I get to spend with you doing this.
It was easy with both of you, and it just, and now y'all are my friends, and I yell at you and everything.
That's right. And we get to talking and forget we've got to go live.
And we forget that we're supposed to even come on and do anything.
Oh, wait, you mean I've got to create too? Okay.
Yeah.
There, at least that looks. What I think I'll probably do on the edges and wherever I paint this is I may do, y'all tell me, including you, Teri, what if we did like a little bit of the umbra over the top of it just to kind of grunge it up a little bit?
Grunge it, yep. Antique it up.
Because if you're doing steampunk, you got to grunge, right? So we could go, let me try it around the edges a little bit here. Let's see what we can do.
Gina says, you're a true friend when you yell at us.
That's right. Teri was so upset for yelling at me, and I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought, we're officially friends.
I was literally mortified and crawling inside of my skin. Thankfully, you guys could not see me because, as soon as the words came out of my mouth in the form of a yell, I think my hand slapped my mouth, literally. I was just like, I can't believe you just yelled at Taterbuggin. Like, you, sweet Lindy, you yelled at Lindy.
Lindy has to be yelled at to get her to stop. Stop what I would have ruined the whole project, and I learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah, you'll never even think about doing that again.
No water-based products.
Oh, the things I do, I tell you. Oh, okay. I found a picture. Don't let me forget to show you that that dress form I did.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, we want to see that. So I don't know if y'all can tell this. I'm gonna try to pick it up without.
Doesn't that just look so good?
It just grunged up that edge. Ooh, I'm loving it. So we could get. I have a Totally Dazzled key that might need to make an appearance. We'll see. I could get out some of my uncle's stuff. I could get out some chains.
And I think I yelled at Dina too, now that I
Did
think
you
about it. Oh my gosh.
What did
She just
Dina ever do to
you just put it in too. It was the first time she was using fine line crackle, and I was yelling, "Can you tell her to stop drying? Oh my God, Dina, stop! Dina, stop! Stop!"
What you gonna do with us crazy creators?
Oh my! Yep. See, yes, I remember.
I think we need to have a school. We need to have a class before.
Oh my! I'm just what kind of person? You see? No, you got it. It's a fine line crackle thing. You see how that it works?
Yes, yeah. I was using the fine line crackle
Got
too.
me yelling at my friends. Good Lord. Lisa Kidd says, "Do you have any wings?"
Wings. Oh, now that would be really cool. Pam
Pam Schulman says, "A small key at her waist."
Okay. A small. Let me show you the keys that I got out. I pulled these keys. They're not small, but
Hi, Catherine Kelly.
I'm gonna pull these out. I'm almost through with this side. Let me go on and do this little bit. I love the umbra on the edges of this. Oh my goodness, that really did the trick.
It just it hand in hand. It just like it. Yeah.
Yes, and it just tones down that blue diamond really to make it all come together. Oh, I like it a lot. Okay, so let me pull it back around where y'all can see it this way without a paper towel.
Well, thanks, Vicky. Although, I probably can still be a good teacher without screaming.
No, ask any of my teachers. They'll tell you Lindy needs to be screamed at to get her attention. I was going in with that brush.
Oh my gosh.
So these are the 3 keys I did pull out. Oh, y'all, this is fun. This is like playtime. Now we've got it down and things are
I was
coming
even thinking you could stack the key on top of the gears too.
Oh, that did cross my mind as I pulled it out to even,
See?
Oh my. Then you've got all of the metals, the gold and the copper and woo. And then this one has even thought about hanging this from a chain. Maybe
that would be pretty.
And put it here. Do y'all have a good view of this? Okay. I guess I could pull it up. Sorry about my hand. And over a little bit. You can see. How's that looking, y'all?
Sharon says that's lovely. Susan Marie says beautiful.
Thank you.
Trisha Hodge says steampunk is not my thing, but I love this.
Oh, that's a high compliment when you're not even a real steampunk fan. Y'all, let me get out my goodie box of Uncle Walter.
Mary Casey says there are times I wish I could scream at Teri when she's live to paint the back.
It goes both ways, Teri, huh?
Yeah, because there's some things that we put on, and you will, like, if you're gluing a mold on, and sometimes the back is visible, so you do in that instance needs to paint the back. Mary Casey always catches that for me, and so she's telling me she wishes she could yell at me. Okay, I don't feel so bad then.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I always count on everybody to let me know if I miss a spot. I really do, because we're in the middle of everything, and we're not seeing all angles that they can see.
It's true. It's really true. Sometimes you look in the camera and you see all kinds of things that you don't see that's right in front of your face.
That's right. Yeah.
So I'm assuming that Summer is your first name, and your
Is it my Niagara?
No, it's De Belfuel. It's a very. It's this one. This I'll put it up on the screen.
Okay.
Anyways, she said, I like the key laying on the cogs, but I also love the key up above as well.
Do you? Okay. Oh, thank you, Della. Let's see. I'm pulling things out to just see what. Oh, look, there's a, I accidentally found a wing.
Ooh, a wing. Betty says, I'm a steampunk fan and I love this. Keep going.
Oh, yay. Okay.
I really love those two little keys that you pulled out.
You did these little ones?
Uh-huh.
Okay, those are from my uncle's stash, so that's kind of cool. There's a little key, but that doesn't work. Got a key like that. It's kind of bent.
Oh, summer. It is summer. I'm used to seeing my Niagara Falls. So this is her other. It is summer. Okay.
Yeah. Hello, Summer.
Usually when she comes on, it's my Niagara Falls, and I know it's summer. But this time, I'm pretty sure that's her surname. That's first, and then summer. So.
And it's beautiful. I wish I could say it.
Yeah, I
would butcher it with my
made a mess
accent.
of it. I made a mess of it. Lori Harris says the little key at the waist.
Oh, the little key at the waist right here.
Yes, Samantha, I seen you on YouTube, and I had you on the wheel from YouTube.
Are we on YouTube as well?
Oh yes, ma'am.
Are you kidding me? Well,
no, ma'am. Every time we're always on YouTube, your channel, our channel. We're all over the place. We're in the group. Oh yes.
All right, y'all keep these ideas coming. What else do I need? I've got some chain. I'm not sure about that chain. What do y'all think about this? The key at the waist.
Linda Brown says waist, Lindy, and key.
Okay, we got
you know what you also could do is you could drape that chain across the gears down at the bottom if you wanted to use it.
Look at Hey Melanie, hey Anne Marie. That's my sister-in-law and niece from Silver Shed Homestead.
Aww.
Just kind of drape it along like it just
like
fell on
we
me.
actually like you could weave it into the you know the top and then add the key on top because you know layer
see, that's what I forget to do, and that's why I wanted to come on here and y'all just kind of tell me what would you do here with this, and here we go. We're having fun and I'm learning as I go. I'm gonna be brave and do brave things.
See, and there like you could just droop it and let it be and yeah. Oh yeah, see, just little bits here and then put the key where it ends right there. Oh, I'm loving this, Lindy. This is amazing.
Oh, yay. Gold, or should I do a big key?
Oh, yes. Oh, it's so good. So good. So good.
We've got I think it needs to be the key. Oh, look at that cool key. That's one of my uncle's. Look at that one.
Oh, that's oh my goodness. I love old keys like that. They're just,
aren't they great? I do too. I think they're so fun
because they're so unique. You know, they're not. You don't find them anymore. And if you do find them, I feel like they know the crafters are, you know.
Oh yeah,
so outrageously priced. Yeah. Summer says the big key. I think she's talking at the bottom.
Okay, like this. We're just auditioning and so did we decide we're good with this key at the waist, folks? And I've got this little chain. I could just hang that right there at the top. I'm looking at it backwards, so I'm not quite sure. You could hang
looks like a clock key, that one. I'm not sure what are you talking about, Sue?
This one right here. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it is. It's from my uncle's.
Oh, I
business.
gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah, I have a couple of them. One thing I did keep, Teri, is do you remember when I did the Snip Art pocket watch?
Yes. Uh-huh.
I still have it, and it has 2 of these little keys and all the little pocket watches of my uncle's, and I've got it behind me still. I love it.
Hang the tiny key from the waist.
Oh, that will look.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do it like that.
Oh,
Oh, that's it. I love it.
winner, chicken dinner.
That's it. Who said that? Who said it?
Everybody's been saying that. We've got Betty,
Oh.
we've got Lori, we've got they all kept saying use the chain with the key, hang it from the waist.
Oh, that's awesome. See?
Barbara O'Donnell, chain with the key around the waist.
That's what we're doing, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Just like that. And I'll just glue it right here at the waist like that and let that dangle freely.
Oh, that's perfect.
Fun, fun, fun. I've got this watch stem. I wonder, that'll kind of mess it up though if somebody wants to set something. Well, who cares? Who's going to cover this up anyway, right?
Right, but also it leans on there, so it's not necessarily like it, there's a good enough width in there that it's not gonna.
That's true. You're right. I can't afford. Am I looking right? Yeah, right here. Here it is. I can find my B7000. All right, let's do this little.
Okay, Libby, I just have to say you've got an awesome name.
What's her name?
Libby Butt.
Oh, hey, Libby. Yes, she does. She does. Okay. There, we're going to let that just live right there for right now till it sets. Oh, y'all, that's a great idea. I love that.
Love it.
We have, let's see, look at all of these fun watch faces and pieces and, oh, a watch crystal. Do we like that on there? Oh, look at these. I'm just gonna, y'all tell me. Oh, look at this little bitty gear from that's tiny. Oh, I know it's tiny, but it's cute. I don't even know if y'all can see that.
I see a little bitty thing, a little bitty speck.
Little bitty speck. Oh, thank you, Lynn.
Sanders says, so beautiful. Laura says, looking amazing. Lynn says, Lindy, that is amazing.
Oh, this makes me so happy, y'all, especially since I was laying awake last night going, is that good enough? Is this good enough? What am I going to do about this and this? Oh, look at that little delicate chain on that
Tammy
watch.
Johnson says, do you have a small pocket watch to put in the chain at the bottom?
Oh, in this one.
Maybe.
Oh my. Small pocket watch. Let me just peek in this box of goodies that I have and see.
Lori says put tiny gears on her jacket.
There's a tiny gear.
Oh, like where the buttons are?
Let me see if I have any other tiny gears. See, that's the stem. Where's my camera? Stem of a watch. Can y'all see?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is so cool.
Teeny tiny. There's a little bit bigger one. But I think I could probably cut off the stem and,
Jan Rutledge Roggy says you could use that tiny gear as an earring.
Tiny gear as an earring? That one?
I guess so.
I know y'all can't see them. Let me see if I can get my tweezers to show you these because it's really fascinating. I don't know how much they would show if I put them on here, but whoever bought it or, ended up with this piece could, and see, can you see that on my finger? That's the hand of a
Oh
watch.
my goodness. That is so itty bitty.
It's teeny tiny. See, it's just minuscule, but I mean, it would be kind of cool to just see little treasures like that hanging out.
Oh yeah, little things. I think it's always neat when you can look at something and each time you see something new.
Right. Yeah, you find another little treasure you had
Mhm.
not noticed before.
Yes.
There are the I mean, of course he had to wear a jeweler's loop but do you see how little that
Oh my
that's
goodness.
a screw.
Good grief. Can you
I don't
imagine
know
the
how he
people
did
who
that.
are putting these things together?
Yeah, I know. And it's a lost art now. You don't find many watchmakers now.
Oh my goodness.
So all of these just feel like treasures to me. Okay, there were no pocket watches in that one. Let's see what. Look at that beautiful old watch.
Oh,
Isn't that
I
gorgeous?
love that. See, but you would have to use that on something that you keep.
Some of they're like the pocket watch behind me. Yeah, I put only the things that are just too special. I just can't.
Right.
Now on one of these, it might be cool. Come here.
A watch hand? What do you mean, Sue? A watch hand?
Yeah, that's what this is right here. Is a little watch hand, but I could take now. See, that one does not have a face on either side, so I wouldn't have to worry about it, and it could just kind of live on there
Mm-hmm.
and float. You could swap this one out, so you're getting all the gears and the good stuff of that, but you're not losing.
Just a watch face might look like a pocket watch, says Vicky.
Okay, let me see here. I'm going to find just a watch face because surely I have one of those in here.
Oh, Gina Solar says, this is one of my favorites.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh, that makes me happy. I gotta say, I'm really happy getting outside of my comfort zone today. I needed to do this.
You see what I was saying? Like it's so fun. Like you can just, it's one of the few times, right, that you can actually just layer and keep it going and keep it going, and it just keeps looking better and better and better.
And you don't have to be scared about it.
Right.
Some crystals. Okay, where is just a face? Do I have just a face? Or we could do. So we would. Is this? Let's see. I guess it would need to be round though. Ooh, look at this old one. Would that work with?
Oh, absolutely.
So put it like right down here.
That would absolutely work.
Oh, I love it. Okay, let's start putting some of this in place.
So I'll just tell you, everybody is saying, Sue, I want her bin of treasures. Linda, wish I had your container of goodies.
Oh.
Dolly says, look at you punking it out. Love it.
Thank you, Dolly.
And now everybody's saying perfect to what you the watch face that you just put. Yes, that is fabulous.
It has the perfect patina on it, don't you think?
Yeah,
and it's the stem that sticks out so far. I really like that.
Dina Ray, you've inspired me to try this steampunk thing.
Oh, Dina, I'm so excited. You're going to rock it. It's going to be like the most feminine, beautiful steampunk ever in the history of ever. How about that? Dina will put the Dina Ray spin on it.
Becky Mason says, Lindy, you are a magician. In all caps, by the way. All caps.
Thank you so much, Becky. You are so sweet. Well, this has taught me. I learn something every time I come on here, whether I get yelled at or not. that I need to branch out more and just go for it and have fun and see what happens. I don't know what this little thing came off of, but you know what? I'm in the mood to just put it down there. Go for it. It's a little jewel or I don't know. It's the right color. So you get a Decoupage Queen paper and you can just, every time I pull out one, seriously, Teri, I start with the paper, of course. And then it kind of builds from that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have so many projects that I'm itching to do. So
y'all, I see what you're saying, and I'm not ignoring the comments, but okay, I'll tell her. But you guys are gonna see it's not gonna visually, it's gonna be wrong. Lindy, they want you to turn the key so that the chain is coming from the big key. They want you to turn it so that the big part of the key, in my opinion, visually, it's not gonna be right. But I mean, it's not my project, so.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I was, I always take their opinions really to heart, but I won't be able to live with it if I flip it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense in my brain.
And
I get what you're saying, but I'm
right.
gonna go with this being the
right.
Yeah.
Because typically that part is where a key ring or something would be, but you guys have to think of composition and visually, it's not going to make sense with the flow of the way that it's going. Although yes, the chain should come from the top. It composition wise, it's not going to make sense, y'all. So I've seen the comments. They're like, stop, all in cap letters and all the things, but
yeah, the heavy I feel like needs to be on this end, and yeah, there are very few times I'll just go and veto what everybody's saying, because they tend to be right. But on this one, I do like it lay in this way.
Yes.
And it's, if you can see it as not part of the, I'm seeing the chain and the pretend pocket watch going on the chain, and this key is just another element that fell down there, like the gears.
I love it. I think it's amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm gonna put this little stem down and then we're gonna see. I wish I could just, I wish it was an immediate hold so I could pick it right up and really look at it. But
well, I don't even know how you'd be doing this. My face would be so close to that daggone board. All they'd be seeing is my big head because
oh, but I hope y'all can, tell enough about it. And I think I'll just tack, just to be sure it doesn't move a whole lot. I'm going to tack little bits in here so the chain will, lay correctly.
Oh, no problem, Lynn. Yeah, I typically I would read every comment to her, but I seen what she was doing, and I like I said, it just, So I apologize. I should have read it off to her, but I just, like I said, I knew what she was seeing because I could see it, and I didn't want to like throw her all for a loop.
It's not hard to throw me for a loop, Do we need the little star or no? It's an odd little star that just showed up in my stuff. I don't know. It's kind of.
It's like a star that was amongst the cogs, the gears, the clock. Like it's like yelling at you. It's telling you something.
And it's like all the stuff just spilled out, over. And I don't know. I don't want to go overboard, but I am having a good time with it. Oh, the other side is the pretty side. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Jody Santana says, "You amaze me, Lindy."
Oh, Jody, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Sheila Teagan says, "I love it, Lindy."
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Dolly Smith says, "I always knew you were a punk." Seriously, love it.
Star on the lapel.
That would have been cute. Vicky said a star on the lapel.
Let me find it. Right here. Vicky.
Perfect. Perfect.
Thank you,
Love
Vicky.
it. Love it.
Oh, that was where it was supposed to go. Let me.
It's so good, Lindy. It's so
Can
good.
you see it? Oh, I did something different today, y'all.
And it turned out amazing.
Oh, I'm so excited with this. Oh, this makes me happy. Thank y'all so much. And look, I did it in an hour and 5 minutes.
You sure did.
Okay, let me see here. I'm going to find my little... Where did I put my top to my glue? Do y'all do that?
Oh,
You set
Lord.
things down?
Don't you help? Can you guys help me? Look. Do you see it? Do you see it? I always, yeah.
That's what I'm always... Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. It was just off camera. Y'all would have told me. I know it. Okay.
Hi, everybody. Didn't she do good? She did amazing, right? Everybody, first rate for sure. You did great, Lindy. Love it.
Oh.
How beautiful. Hearts, gorgeous, beautiful. Great job, sister. I'll tell you, my Temu bill, it's all your fault. Tina Ray.
Whoop, I dropped my key. Tina.
Oh, my goodness. Everybody's saying, Nelda says you're a jack of all art.
Oh, thank you, sweet Nelda. Y'all are too. You just got to step outside that comfort zone sometimes.
I'm telling you, I'm going to show you what I was did. Let me do this. Look at this.
Yeah,
Look at this.
we got to spin the wheel.
Thing. So let's do a little shuffle and spin it. Helen Buckley, congratulations.
Congratulations, Helen.
Helen, please email me, Teri at decoupagequeen.com, and send me your address, and I'll send you a goodie bag full of Decoupage Queen rice papers. So congratulations.
You're going to love it.
I didn't yell at you.
You did not yell at me.
And as usual,
they yelled at me a little bit, but
they were really yelling at me. They wanted me to tell you to flip that key. Like, finally, Summer just put in all caps, like, stop. I'm like, stop it. Sorry.
I'll take a picture of it, and then y'all can yell at me if you still think that key should be flipped.
Yeah, yeah, when you see it, you'll see that it visually it'll look like it's
it'll be a little I wouldn't be able to live with it.
Lopsided, but
yeah.
As always, my friend, I am so grateful that I get to spend time with you on these Saturdays, and it just makes my heart so happy. So thank you so very much.
Well, that goes both ways, and thank you, Teri. I had a wonderful time, as always.
As always. Now, Sue's in all caps. Do not flip the key.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alrighty, everybody. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Thanks for spending some time with us, and we'll see you next Saturday. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.